21st August 2025, Crazy Revision with KEL review of using the diamonds. Now, I know that you guys are not expert with diamonds, but have you noticed that if you draw the diamond line properly, you'll find gems around the diamond line. And that is where you can pick and go for the best trade and use the best rate of return, which means that your ROI will be very, very high because your stop loss is going to be very, very low. Okay, now this sort of trading, right, may not be for all people because you need to be physically there to see it for yourself. But once you are there and the market perform what it's supposed to do, I can tell you that the result is incredible. So let me show you with some example and see whether do you see what I see over the span of time, the last 2-3 months using the diamond. All right, let's go. Okay, so first of all, why did the Bitcoin came off first? So you put a line at this, there's a stacked diamond, right? There's a diamond over here. So you must put a horizontal line, a white line at the closing price of where the diamond is, correct? That's what you do. Okay, so guys, do you notice what happened? Okay, there's a few things to watch out for diamond trading. So once the diamond is available, the next day, that's here, you can start to buy above the line. Now, there's two conditions to buy. Number one, it has to be above OP naturally, and the bar must be yellow, of course, and the entry pocket must be above the line. So once you have above OP and it's yellow color candle and it's above the line, this is the third one then, the third condition, you can buy. Okay, so after you buy, right, the market didn't go much. The next day, the market also didn't go much, didn't really move much, right? But you cannot cut your position because the stop loss is supposed to be here. This is a stop loss because the candle that has a diamond, the low of the day will be the stop loss when you're a buyer. Yeah, this one you must take note of that. Okay, so you got an idea now? Okay, good. So now the thing is this, you notice what happened over here. On the third day, that is where you can see very clearly the market start to stay above the line. You can see that above the line. And that was a very strong reason to buy because you can see at the bottom of the screen, the KSI has been green all the way. So this gives a very strong buy signal for the market. And truth be told, the market after that started to go up. So when you see the market, right, basically touching the diamond line and doesn't really go down, and the boys are buying, watch out for the next few days. Once the market starts to stay above the line, you just have to go in and buy heavily into the market, yeah? Now, stop loss, if you don't put it here, you can put it just below the line. But when you do that itself, right, you may face this, you buy over here, then you come down, you cut loss, then you go and buy again. Of course, this is going to be very damaging to you if you keep on buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell. So you should give a stop loss that is decent. Now, maybe your buy is here. Your stop loss must be a bit decent, a lower level that you won't reach, then you try again. That will be also better. But to do that itself, right, you must take your bullet, divide by your range, with your entry, okay, to get your size. This is very, very important exercise that you must do, yeah? Okay, so you notice that after that, what happened? Bang, the market zoom went up, right? So imagine your stop loss, your entry is here, your stop loss, let's say you put somewhere around here, you can see that when the highest point comes, the risk-reward ratio, this is one, this is like, you know, probably like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 6x. So you use 1x to go for 7x. That's a lot of profit, right? Imagine you risk $1,000, you get back $7,000 profit. That's a lot of money. Okay, so that is the upside, right? So you all understand this. The downside, how? You notice that when the market pulled back, oh my God, look at it. This was Bitcoin that day, right? It opens higher, then it went up first, and then after it reversed, pull back. Now, do you notice that when the market pulls down all the way, it stopped exactly at where the diamond line is? Wow, this is really amazing, right? So imagine you know where's a low that the market could potentially be. And what was scary was these two guys here at start. Now, these two guys, you can see that the market bounces at the diamond line. So a lot of you say, oh, let's buy Bitcoin. But do you notice that the KSI at the bottom itself has turned red color? And that is something that you need to be very careful. So on the third day, wow, the low of the day was exactly at the diamond line. So again, a lot of my students in Vietnam asking me, Kel, is it time to buy Bitcoin? I told them, say, be very careful. Why? Because 3 days in a row, the market touched the line. Yes, it didn't go below the line, but the KSI, can you see the KSI itself, right, is actually increasing in the delta. So which means that, right, there's an increment of sellers while the market is holding at the diamond line. So the thing is this, can we sell? We cannot sell because the color is still yellow. So you cannot sell because the color of the candle is still yellow. But what was scary was on the 3rd day or the 5th day, the candle turns from yellow to red color. Wow, that is bad. And then once it goes below and turns red color, while the boys are selling, that's it. There's nothing to talk about. You just have to turn to be a seller here. So at 117, I call for sell on the Bitcoin. I was kind of confident. I think that Bitcoin will come down to the low here because that's typically where people put their stop is. And this one's like 112,500 level. So from here itself, the Bitcoin really came down all the way to this level. Okay, for it, right? So 117 dropped all the way by 5,000 points, all the way down to here. And that is interesting, right? That's very scary, right? Okay, so you can see how powerful is the diamond line. So number one, to buy itself, it has to be yellow candle above OP and above the line. To sell, it has to be a red candle below OP, all right, for it to sell. Okay, so you need to watch out for these two signals. Same line, one line, but one for the buying and one for the selling. Okay, so of course some will say, Kel, how come you don't teach us to sell somewhere around here? You know, sell here, then you make a lot of money. I mean, I don't have that technique, so I don't tell you. But I have a technique whereby if you buy, you make money. If you sell, you make money. I think that's more important, right? What do you think so? So this is one diamond line example to share with you. All good? If all good, press number 1 right now. Okay, thank you. Now, once you learn this trick, okay, let's try on China again. Now, remember, when you bring the chart over and you don't see any diamond, don't panic because the diamond need to be tabulated, calculated, then it will surface on the screen. Now, one thing to note that all our indicators, whether it's KSI, KCX, the candlestick, right, all the formulas are not on AIM's server, not. It's on external server. So like that itself, right, there's no way, any chance that our system itself or formula is in the hands of any broker. So everything itself is very private and confidential. So you don't worry about that. Okay, so right click and you press refresh, the diamond will come out. And now everyone take a look at the diamond. Okay, take a look at the diamond and then draw that white color line, please. I give you 10 seconds to draw. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, now everybody take a look. Right, the closing price, this is the diamond that you're using for, yeah? The closing price for this candlestick is 14089, okay? 14089. Okay, so this is the closing of the candle. Now everyone take a look at the craziness of this. I change the parameter, okay, right, to 14089. All right, this is exactly the closing price of the candlestick that has a diamond. Now watch the power of this right now. If once I put it in, okay, look at it. Oh my God, look at it. It's so insane. Look at it. The next day, the market opens above and trades above the line. Yellow candlestick. Buy. No need to think. And because the KSI is green, oh my goodness. Gosh, look at it. It shoot up. The next day, the market pulls back. Oh my God. Look at where it stayed at. Oh my goodness. Then it went up again. Then the next day, it goes down. Oh my goodness, look at it. Again, it touches the line exactly and then rebound. Now, this is a China market that is technically not possible to be manipulated by any chartist. but yet our diamond line is able to do that. Now, this is the insanity of it. And right now, you can see the market is shooting up, and very high chance we're going to see 144, 479 traded in the near term. So that is the reason why you must understand why people in Vietnam, Indonesia, Malaysia, everybody is really going crazy with the diamond line itself, because it's so incredible. Because not only we pick the follow through action, we also can pick the market bottom. Wow, this is insane, right? And to pick near to the point of almost exactly, I can tell you this, I mean, really, not many people or not many indicator in the world can do that. And we can. So that is why I am very confident that if you understand the diamond line, I can tell you this is crazy. So that's why we're spending a lot of time and money right now trying to fix the day chart diamond line on our app. And once that is available, I can tell you it will go insane, guys. The trading itself, the probability, the profitability, the number of people making money from the market will go crazy. Yes, indeed, undeniable. And to have the diamond line, you need to have the context of the candlestick. You need to have my KSI, you need KCX to create a diamond. And even though you also need to know that exactly why this place is the buy. So the thing is this, everyone now, you see how crazy can this be, yeah? All right, last example before we take the day off. Now let's take a look at this one here itself. This is the gold recently, right? So gold, we have a diamond today. It's a 4 diamond. So basically itself, the closing price is 3347. So until then, because the market now is trading below the 3347, it also trading below the opening price, which is the same number about there, 3349. So that's why you can see now gold is not able to go up. Now, gold will only go up when it sticks above 3347. So guys, you want to buy some gold, wait for 3347.88 first. Let it trade above it, then you can buy. If you buy now, it'll be too early. Okay. Now, what I want to show you is not this one. I'll show you this guy here. Now, this guy, there's a 4 diamond here. That's about 10 days ago. Okay. So the candlestick that's a 4 diamond is this particular chap. And the closing price of this guy here was 3373. Remember? The closing price was 3373. So same thing again, we put a line here and then we change it to 3373. Okay. And before I press the OK button, I tell you this, that's where the insanity, the craziness comes in. Take a look. Once I put it in itself, right, oh my goodness, I clear my screen first. You can see that the market after that sticks above the line. So that's why the market goes up. But once the market turns from yellow to red and breaks below the 3373 level, oh my goodness, look at it. The market just slammed down, right? Because the boys were all selling. Then after that, the craziness, and next 2 days, the gold price recover, right? Which a lot of people went in to buy gold. We also bought, but we bought very small because the KSI was red. But when gold comes to this point itself, oh my goodness, gold hits that level 3373. Then after that, couldn't go higher, reverse, and start to sell down. Oh my God, look at the sell. Look at it. Oh my goodness. Imagine if you sell gold below 3373, put a stop loss just here itself, you can see that you will make at least 5x of profit easily from the market. Now 5x is small, it can go up to 6-7x depending how tight you allow this roaming to go. So now you understand why itself our diamond line is really crazy. Once you understand the logic, you can put in all the charts that's available and you can see it really work. So I give you one last example for currency, which is currency is known to be one instrument that logically you cannot take advantage of that because it's a 6-7 trillion market, right? So I want to show you this one here is on euro, which I need not do any pre-arrangement, but based on my memory. So you can see that this is a euro chart and you can see how it went. So you see that this is the diamond. We have the diamond over here. So this is the euro chart. So initially the market was up because the KSI was green. Then when this guy had to stay below the line, that was a first warning. And then on this particular day, whereby the market stays below the line, the color turns red, the KSI turns red. Oh my God, look at the way the euro just collapsed the next few days. This is really insane. So now, can it work recently again? Of course it does. Take a look. This is the new diamond line here, right? Okay, so let's take a look and bring the chart down. Okay, you can see right now the euro now is trying its best to stay up. So guys, this is my personal take here. The euro has been coming down, but the boys has been buying, right? So as long as no new diamond appear, if there's ever be the point whereby the market bursts above the line while the KSI is green, I expect euro to go up, and likelihood you go for the KCB, and that will be 117.54. So 1.1754 will be the target. Now, where are we right now? 116.67. So we haven't break the white line yet, and the color now is still red, so you cannot buy. Yeah. So we need to wait for it to turn from red to yellow above the opening price and above the line. Then you can buy the euro. Okay, very simple, very easy, and proven to you. Regardless of instrument, as long as you trade according to plan, you are bound to make money, and it's a very, very high chance of making money. Okay, guys, I hope you enjoyed today's session about the diamonds. We'll talk a bit more tomorrow with more diamond examples so that you guys can really drill yourself in with the diamond line. And when the app is ready, you will have your mobile version running around with the day chart. All right, guys, thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed this session. All right, do see out, look for the video recording. If you think that you need to do more example trying out, please do that. Okay, guys, that's all for today. Bye-bye.